so if you are someone that likes to listen but not look, then this is gonna be for you. You can find me on all platforms at Girl Let's Talk Podcast with Princess. And this podcast is about, to reiterate, this is going to be about faith, relationships, business, and finances, okay? These are the areas that I will be covering. Our first official podcast will air on Wednesday, this Wednesday. So it is my goal to drop a new episode every week on Wednesdays, okay? Now I say that's my goal. Give myself some grace, but no, I'm going to try to be consistent with this. But Wednesdays is when you can expect to see a new podcast release as well as a new YouTube video of that podcast released here on YouTube. I always want to hear back from you. I want to hear what you're thinking. I want to hear your thoughts on the things that I've shared. I want to hear if it's helped you at all. I also have a form available for Q&As. And so if you ever have something that I'm talking about and you have questions about it, you can drop it in that form. You'll find that in the show notes or either in the notes section on YouTube. And you can put your questions there. If it has nothing to do with what I just got to talking about on whichever episode you're looking at, feel free to add your questions anyway. I will do a Q&A session and answer your questions. All right? And so I appreciate you guys for being here. I'm thankful that you chose to stop by and see what this girl Princess has to say. I am just doing what I feel like God is telling me to do. And so if you're not doing the same, I want to encourage you to do the same, because it's nothing like obedience. Remember, obedience is better than sacrifice. And when we are not obedient to God, then we are basically just out of alignment, okay? And so for the rest of this year, I want to challenge you to be obedient to whatever God has called you to do, no matter what it looks like, no matter if it doesn't make sense. I just want you to do the thing, okay? Stop waiting, stop overthinking it, stop overanalyzing it. Just do whatever you gotta do, write it out on paper, and let's go. Let's go for it, all right? So thank you for tuning in to this video and to this podcast. So now I'm gonna start saying podcast now, okay? Thank you for tuning in to Girl Let's Talk Podcast. And remember to let what you do inspire others, and be blessed.